quickly. I'm gonna catch the goat myself.
You guys, you are watching. He said he's going to catch the goat himself.
I'm gonna catch the goat myself.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys will probably hear my voice is still a bit sleepy. I just woke up and I woke up with WodeMaya in my house. Those are bragging right bragging rights right there. It's not every YouTuber that gets a chance to wake up with WodeMaya in the house. So we are going to get our day started. They got here pretty late, so I'll show you guys what that's like, but there wasn't much footage. I just boiled water for them, but then I found them sitting around the fire with my little cousins. They beat me to waking up. I'm supposed to have woken up before them. So I brought them water to just wash their faces, and then we are going to start our day. And guys, it's just 8 now, and he's having watermelon. He's having watermelon. It's winter. They're going to get cold. That's them right there. Yeah, so take you guys along.
You guys know that this is my first time of seeing a white watermelon. Like when she was giving me, I was a little bit hesitant because I'm like, what is she eating this morning? And then I tasted it and then I found that it's watermelon. Have you guys seen it before? Leave it as a comment. Let me know, please. I'm so sorry. I'm being ignorant today, man. Literally don't know anything that is going on. They are really enjoying it. Like, can I have more? Thank you.
Okay, so taking some water to them to wash their face. But the man insists on sleeping in a hut. This is some water,
Hot water?
right? You either burn or are you ready?
Then how?
Burn with the water or it's cold.
No,
So
I
you're
don't.
about to
I'm
find
already
out.
feeling extremely cold right now.
It's warm.
So
Warm enough?
yeah, warm enough. It's
Okay. So what you do is you take this cup,
Okay.
then you pour, then you wash on your face.
Oh, okay. Ha, this is the same way like my village. eh?
Okay, perfect. 2 village champions, I guess.
This one is extreme.
Yeah. So that's really it. We don't have what running shower, running tap, nothing.
Oh, you know, there's one thing I really want to ask you. Yeah, I don't want anybody to hear, but, but I'm just looking for a place to, you know, like I've been searching around just to find one. Is there anywhere I have to do it before I start my day?
There's plenty of space. So we have the forest.
Okay.
We have the forest, and then we have the mango field. You get the forest is endless. You just take a hole, then you.
No, you're talking like Trump right now. You just take a hole, and you go to the forest, and you dig a hole, and you shit in the hole. So this time it's gonna be shit hole, eh?
Plenty of space.
Plenty of I need to experience that. Let me just wash my face because I need it before I take anything in my body right now. Yeah?
Okay.
So it's far away from the forest. Is far away.
Oh no, my house is right next to the forest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you just see. If you
You
need
know,
assistance,
I think this is the best place for me to stay because all the time my team always complain.
Okay. So here, what we do is every night when we cook, we make sure that there's some porridge left in the pot. Man, these kids, I don't understand why they left so much porridge. They like to eat, but we make sure that there's a lot of smoke, Maya.
Oh,
Just
this
smoke
one.
this, yeah. I can see your belly breathing. How can you be belly breathing and not saying anything?
No. I'm good with this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what we do after this in the morning, leave some porridge at night to make sure that there's enough for the morning, so that we don't have to cook the porridge again. So what happens is in the morning we just take it, we start a fire, and we roast the porridge.
Roast the porridge.
Yes. This is to make it warm because there's no electricity usually, and it tastes better than the microwave because now you can see it's a bit crusty. Crust. crisp.
It's crispy.
Yeah. And we drink this now with our what
It's hot.
is it? Oh, maybe I'm used to it. That's why I'm not burning. You then you take off the charcoal. We just put it back in the pot like that, and then you drink and you eat with your tea. Then you take off the charcoal. I don't know. I've learned I don't burn. I know how to handle it. Yeah, because
I'm an expert.
you let the expert. Yeah. So then we are going to have this with tea. We'll serve you guys now. Tea, breakfast, and we'll be good to go for the rest of the day. Be careful. It's hot.
Careful, you guys want to have such an experience. She how? Like she was holding the thing as if it's cold. If I should give this to you, I think most of you are gonna drop it. It's hot. Oh.
Can you see?
But why not eat this one and put it back on fire again? Because I think it will be better. Because if you eat this, you're not eating anything different from what you ate last night.
Yeah. So if you have time, you can do that. But we usually have breakfast, and then we need to get on to the next chore.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So in our household, the rest is at night. During the day, we are working. You know, that's why I think we also remain very healthy over this side.
Yeah.
It's like exercise today.
I think if I come and stay here, I'll give birth. But I'm already 2 months pregnant, and I want to give birth so badly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Put back.
Oh, you want the crust, and then you put it back. You said.
Yeah.
Like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's better like this, you know.
Yeah.
You put it back and then you take it out till you finish it. But I guess that would take the whole day.
Yes.
Some leftover porridge. I'm sure you guys have seen this in my other videos before. I don't know if I've put it up already, or this one is going to be the one that goes up first. And then this is how we roast the porridge. Can you see?
Okay.
Yeah. So breakfast is ready. This is some sugar. We just had normal tea in here. These cups keep the tea very hot.
Yeah.
Please be careful. Just like that.
Is it Lipton?
Tea?
You know Lipton?
What is that?
Lipton is just like a tea, a type of tea that we have in here.
Oh, Lipton.
Lipton?
It's just normal rooibos. I think 5 roses. And then there's we put some spoons here. There's sugar. It's white sugar.
No milk?
Would you like milk in tea? We have powder milk and fresh milk.
Cow fresh milk.
I just took it from the cow. Would you like some fresh milk?
Not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. Let me just try this one.
Okay.
I'm good. I'm good.
I also pour for myself.
It's hot.
Personally, I don't take tea with sugar. I just take my tea.
I feel like she's talking to me. Oh, why did you take the tea with sugar?
And you take some of the bread, you break. Like that. Oh, it's not bread, it's porridge. But it says it's bread.
Now it looks like bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't like the middle part? Then you drink with your tea. And you bed.
I just burned my tongue. It's so hot.
How does it taste?
Very good. A perfect breakfast for a perfect morning.
Yeah. That's that's really it. We'll finish up, we'll eat up,
Yeah.
and then we'll get the rest of the day going.
I think this is a heavy breakfast.
You need it in a November household. You need it because the next activity is usually a lot of hard work.
Oh.
Like now, would have to go and harvest. It's about 8. We'll stay in the field until 3 in the afternoon, just harvesting. So you need
Energy.
you need a heavy breakfast.
You know, in my culture, you can't take food with this hand.
Oh.
And I'm coming here and you guys are taking food with the hand. I'm like, okay, get used to it. I was just doing this and I felt like my mom is slapping me already. So I'm like, no, you see, I wanted to take with this and then it just had a reflex action because where I'm from, if you try to take food with this, you can receive a slap from your mom.
Even here, you can never take food with this, but you can take it to the right and put it on the left.
Our own, you can't touch. This can't touch anything. So it's straight, it has to be like this.
Oh. Oh. It feels weird. That's why I'm just having my.
Yeah.
It feels weird.
So I nearly picked the food with this, and I'm like, my mom is just right beside me, and then I just pull it back.
So we pick with the right, and then you put here. I think here is to let it soften.
Yeah.
But also maybe because we are a lot in the house.
Yeah.
You put your part here so that if
So
it's
that
finished. If it's finished, you still have your porridge.
But I feel like it's a healthy breakfast, though.
It's
Especially the tea. Yeah.
Hmm.
You got this from surrounding, leaves from surrounding.
That's actually the one thing. Eh? Most of our things are organic, but for some reason we don't make tea. But when we are not having tea, we have a traditional brew, oshikundo. Yeah. I'll give you guys oshikundo a bit later because we're making tea now. So what we'll do is, if there's no tea, we take oshikundo and we eat with the porridge. Yeah, and that's also organic. Everything is grown in the mahango field here, and we also prepare it in the home. So it's actually very healthy.
Keep on wondering why the compound is full of sand. Like this sand is like beach sand. You can see this at the beach and you find it here. There's no sea around this area.
No, there's no sea around this area. So it's a beach without a sea. There's so much sand here, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this, but when I went to do the thing, I was like, ah, this is sand. But it's a good feeling though.
Maya, we are eating.
That's why I said that. I don't want to say this, but I still have to say it.
Okay. It's okay. Okay.
Ah, I finished the tea, man. Good.
Dambula simana tangwe. Dambula.
You're good.
Yeah. What's it? So now that we are done with breakfast, we need to move on to the next.
Which is
So when you visit in an Oshuambo household, when people are your visitors, you have to treat them in a specific way. You don't just treat them like everyday people, at least until they feel at home.
okay.
So the idea is for you to feel at home. 3 days from now, if you are still here, you would have acquainted yourself well and you go do everything yourself.
Okay.
So when you come into our household, if you are 1 or 2, then we slaughter chicken. But if you are more, then we have to go to the goat kraal and you have to choose a goat.
Huh?
You have to catch the
Myself.
choose a goat. No, the guys will help you.
Mm.
And then we have to slaughter the goat for you and cook for you. And you can feast and you feel at home. It's very important that we don't starve our guests
Okay.
and anyone who lives in our
Now
house.
I know this, so I guess every 3 days I'll be coming here. So the goat's finished.
So you're only a visitor the first time.
Oh,
The second time you are considered part of us.
jeez. I've changed my mind.
So when you come next time, we expect you to walk freely into the storage room,
Oh,
everywhere.
you're doing this because it's my first time here.
Yes. Because after that you have
You know, I have 4 brothers, 1 sister, yeah? So if, let's say, this time around I came here myself, right? I'm a visitor. My brother will come. My brother will also be a visitor, right?
Yes.
How many goats do you have?
We'll find out now.
No.
If the goats finish, they must just finish. But we cannot let you go.
I have 800,000 subscribers, and I want to tell them that, yo, every day we need new visitors visiting in here. But please, whenever you're coming, come with me.
You guys will stop. 800,000, we will stop. But there's always, we always make a way. If the goats finish, then maybe we slaughter a cow.
Just for visitors.
Usually when there's a lot, then we slaughter a cow. But that means usually so much, we just keep it in the refrigerator, maybe give some to the neighbors. But yeah.
Okay.
So let's
Let's go do that. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so we're done with breakfast. What's going to happen next is, in our culture, if you have guests, more than 2 people, you need to treat them. They need to know that they are welcome in your house. You see how happy
I'm happy because I have a goat today. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to go to Windhoek and I'm going to ask all of them that, hey, let's go and visit her again. And when they are coming, they will be visitors. So I think I'll have an extra goat.
So we are going to the kraal now to go pick out his goat, and we are going to slaughter it. So you are going to help, eh?
Definitely. I'm gonna catch the goat myself.
You guys, you are watching. He said he's going to catch the goat himself.
I'm gonna catch the goat myself.
Okay.
Let's go. Yo.
Let's go.
It's the second time I'm using this place. Oh my goodness.
So this one,
Oh.
they snuck away from the kettle post. So this time around, this time of the year, we are not supposed to have kettle here. But these ones are rebellious. Be careful. These ones are rebellious, they snuck away. Those crabs, I think my parents are little witches. I called them a long time ago and they are not here. I do not understand. Only witchcraft that makes sense to explain it. If you are calling someone 100 times and they are not coming, well, they are not witches, right? I don't know the explanation. Is that what? Oh, okay. So, come on in. So, just be careful because we need to close because the goats will come. They won't harm you. Yeah. So we need to close.
Okay, now tension is on you.
What do I do?
You need to choose a male goat.
A male goat.
Yes.
And then
Time to wrestle the goat.
I'm an animal lover, yeah. And, I hate the fact that I'm just gonna catch a goat and then go slaughter. Oh my goodness. I feel sad for them now.
We can come back and you can eat spinach.
Why are they running away? I'm so friendly, man. Oh, no. That's a male goat.
So you must look at how
Okay.
at the feeding. How do you? Can you see the breast? This one is testicles. Yeah, but you must also not choose a small goat. You must choose a grown goat.
A grown one, a big one.
Yeah.
That one will taste good. He got beers. Yeah?
Okay. So now the difference is this one is not is it castrated.
Okay.
So this one still makes babies.
Oh.
So you can't pick it.
Jeez.
You have to choose one with a smaller testicle. So sped unakuhololosh phone. So this one is yeah. It's not castrated. You need to take one that's castrated. Yes, identify that one. This white one?
This white one.
Yes, that one.
So you need to make sure you catch that
You
one.
need to make sure you catch that one.
Yo, I'm so sorry that I have to do this to you.
Uh-huh.
Like I love animals so much.
Uh-huh. That's the one you must catch. Yeah! On the wow. Enga but that didn't want it. Take the paw. Oh. So that one is going to be loaded in the back in the house. It's going to be sold now. Yeah. Okay, so we have done the goat thing. You've seen the goats. How was the experience for you?
I hope you're not gonna expose me. I tried my best, you know, to catch one goat, but I think I failed, you know. But it was such a beautiful experience, you know. It's just that, you know, the reason I couldn't do it because I fell for them. I'm like, oh my god, the goat is gonna die, and I hate to see animals being slaughtered. I'm not a vegetarian. I love meat more than you, but I don't. But I don't want to see them being killed. I've never seen a goat, dog, any animal being slaughtered. I've never done that before. My dad used to be like, do it. I'm like, no,
So
I just don't have the heart for it. But
you'd never go into farming then?
I love farming. I used to rear like chickens. If you
Okay.
go to my house, like anyone who knows
yeah.
about, but I would never ever. Like if my mom comes and says, oh, now we need to take this one out. What are you taking it for? And say, it's Christmas. We need to slaughter. I'm
Yeah?
like, no.
So
I would love to give you the egg, but
so who's going to slaughter it if you don't?
yeah, I
Maya?
have brothers. So they do it and then they give me my portion. But I don't want to see it being slaughtered. That's me. I don't know. Does anyone in the comment section feels like me or it's just me? I mean, I'm not talking about vegetarians.
Let us know, guys.